So this is Tetris Attack. We're going to be doing the very hard difficulty, which I'll be holding up and L on the D-pad, and that's what unlocks it. So, are you guys ready over there?
Yeah.
All right, I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this was originally released as a panel de pon in Japan, the English version, more standardized because fit the American culture, I guess, a little bit better. But this game is just like you can describe it as a battle puzzle game, I guess, kind of like Puyo Puyo. But the goal of this is, in the speed run, we're going to be trying to send as much garbage as possible really quick to knock off our opponents. The ways to send garbage in this game is clearing blocks, making chains and combos. To regularly clear blocks, you will clear like 3 or more in a row. When you do 4 or more, it's considered a combo, and you'll send like a little garbage block. And then when you send, when you like connect, you do a clear and it drops into another clear, like you've seen me do like a couple times here. That's what's a chain, and it'll send like those larger combined garbage blocks. So basically, the AI is not too good in this. It's one of the earlier Puzzle League games. They'll get a lot better in the later stages. So in this, you're pretty much safe to just fill up their screen as fast as you can. There's not really too much manipulating to do.
Yeah, later on you'll see that the AI gets really, really fast.
And usually you wouldn't send that much, but I'm sending some to just be on the safe side, because they can get some clears and like troll you for a little bit more. Generally, the earlier AI won't go for chains. They'll kind of just clear the block, maybe get a couple more clears after that, and then usually just die. Unless you don't send enough garbage, the beginning opponents usually die really quick. A lot of this game too is you got to be a little bit patient when you're sending your garbage afterward. Your combo garbage will actually take a little bit to send, so if you start a chain a little bit too quickly, it might delay it a little bit. So if you're trying to get like really good times, a lot of it is really, really big on timing. You'll want to aim around like sub 30-second times. That's usually a good estimate to get like a sub 10 time for this game, which is definitely pretty good. That's what a lot of like runners go for when they're, you know, pretty decent at the game. Shoutouts to Cards though, who's taken this game pretty far and has like a time that's way better than everybody else's.
Yeah, just for reference, Cards has broken the 8-minute mark 5 times, while
no one else has
done it even once. Like, he's just in a league all on his own. It's insane.
So you won't be able to tell too much of the AI difference right now. There's not really a lot different with them. They have a little bit of like a faster scroll speed, but you'll hit what's called the cave once you hit like stage 9, and that's where the actual AI is acting a little bit different, and then they'll actually be going for chains, and they'll be delaying it, and you usually get like stages that can last like 10-20 seconds longer depending on what you're given. That's about that.
Also, this music's really cool.
Yeah, this game does have great music. Yeah, off to a little bit of a slow start here. We'll clear the garbage. There's a lot of lag when there's a bunch of garbage on both of the screens. So you want to like not raise your stack too high, because when your opponent's is really high, it's not too big a difference. But once there's just so much happening on the screen, that's when it just really, really slows down.
Yeah, like I think Puzzle Challenge was the first panel-to-pawn game that didn't have lag in it. Of some sort.
Yeah, I'd say probably even ones after that still had somewhat of a lag. Like, except for like Planet Puzzle League, one released on 3D, but I'd hope it wouldn't. 3DS, I mean, or two, was it the regular DS?
Just regular
Yeah.
DS.
But
Don't
by
worry, the
that
game's
time,
not that good anyway.
yeah, it's really, really, with the touch controls for this game, it like makes it a lot easier, I would say, and just the way that game was programmed, you can just do chains and combos forever. Definitely, like, in terms of like the games in the series, Puzzle Challenge and Puzzle League are like two really good games to go to. Specifically, I like Puzzle Challenge a lot because the speedrun of that is a really, really challenging one, and it implements a health because you won't be able to see the AI screen on the Game Boy. So it's a lot of like monitoring how much you need to send because they can heal at a certain point too. Makes it a really, really interesting run.
I'm just glad there's no Japanese anime girls in these. Just get rid of that garbage. Also, get rid of the garbage in this game too.
We can switch to the anime girls if you want to, Cook.
That was a good fight.
It's a really good fight. 15 is really good.
Alright, so this is where you'll notice a big difference. And each one of these levels from here on out, it seems like a tremendous spike. Like once you get to the Bowser, which is the last stage at stage 12, it's just ridiculous how fast he moves.
What's the highest chain that they pull off in this? Do you know?
Like the CPU?
Yeah.
I don't know. Typically until they might run out of blocks or just not fast enough to get to it, I've seen as much as like an 8 or a 9. That's probably the biggest I've seen.
I think I've seen cards get like 11 or 12 from the AI at times.
Usually if they get down to like 3 or 4 rows of blocks, then it's harder for them to find it then. So that's usually when you see it stop. So if they have like a full screen of stuff, then that's usually when it ends.
Pokemon Puzzle League is ridiculous. They just don't like to die.
Yeah.
They'll stay alive for pretty much ever.
It should be safe enough. So yeah, he'll clear here. And then the way he's working, if he has a chain started like that already, he'll try to like maximize it. But that was actually a pretty decent fight still. You take what you can get on these last couple stages. If it's sub 30, even sub 40, that's fine.
Also, the difference between the English version and the Japanese version. The English version, the later AIs go for more chains than combos. While in the Japanese version, they go for more combos and chains. And because the Japanese version goes for more combos, it's actually a lot harder to kill them off quickly because they'll just clear and clear and clear.
Also, this is by far the shortest of the Puzzle Challenge, Puzzle League series. Any Tetris Attack game. So you're doing really good.
Yeah, I
man.
know, right?
That was actually
This is
really
like
good
blowing my
fight.
mind. They're like not doing anything right now. I guess the RNG's with me because the Goof Troop run was pretty ridiculous too. But here's Bowser. He can give you a 15-second fight. He can give you a 3-minute fight. Who knows? Time will come as soon as he dies, so it could happen at any time.
Yo, line combo.
That should be good.
Pretty topped off for quite a while.
Oh, way! Time.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll take that. Yeah, with the luck how that was, if I had like did better on one of the earlier stages, that would have been sub 9 for a marathon. That would have been pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, basically just blarg.
But yeah, just that it's kind of just chain as much as you can, send combos. That's basically the game.
Oh yeah, just so everyone knows, the setup block after this, it's not a actual block or anything. It's just a buffer that's put in place in case there's tech issues.
Yeah, so stick around. There's going to be a run immediately after this. I'm not sure
Yes.
what it is, though.
Contradiction.